Hi, and welcome back to Dream Cake. I am still Cake, and we are once again continuing with more Deathmark. Um, we're in the midst of Chapter 3, and we've just investigated all the phone booths, so we're about to go back to the mansion and hopefully get some more leads on where to go with our ghost hunting. Yeah, as you can tell, those of you that are watching this in close succession, once again, I have not moved. I have eaten a Girl Scout cookie between the last video and this one, so yeah, literally, I know what's going on. You know what's going on. We're back in. Hey, Mr. Yoshiki. You know those posters and that bit of stationery they found? Could they be linked to Hanayome? I mean, that's the assumption. She might have been someone who was caught up in the incident and killed. And if that's the case, then... Christy turns towards the shelves with files. Files full of articles on criminal cases. The dates were 5 years ago, right? Then there might be an article on what happened here in these files. We could use more help. Maybe Ida and Suzu can give us a hand. Go ahead and call them over. Yeah, we got this. All four of us begin reading through files. The clippings range from the smallest dispute to the most heinous crime in each city. But they're all dated 5 years ago or earlier. Did they get stored in the garbage? Garage, not garbage, because they're so old? After a while, I found it. The victim's name is Psycho. The date is February, 5 years ago. Gotta be it. Christy lays the file out on the desk, and we all peer at it. The file is articles about an incident that happened 5 years ago. The victim's name was Saiko Hasegawa. Apparently, she committed suicide in the forest by each castle on the eve of her wedding. She was in her dress when she was found. Suzu, you probably shouldn't read anymore. It's pretty bad. Thanks, Ida. But I want to know more about Hanayome. I feel like I need to do this. She's cringing, but she sounds determined. Between this and sneaking out at night, she's a surprisingly brave kid. It's rather odd for someone her age. I remember now. This happened back when I used to be a news anchor. Christy mutters just loud enough to hear. Then do you know the whole story? It was horrible. It's hard to recount. A woman was abducted by a gang while she was walking her dog. They brought her to the forest and assaulted her. People found her battered and staggering along the road the next day. The dog was run over and killed near the forest when it chased after them. That is horrifying. Yeah, but that wasn't the end of Saiko Hasegawa's misfortune. Ida somberly cuts in. His usual grin is nowhere to be found. It's well known in some circles, but her assault was photographed. The pictures were sent to her fiancé. They threatened to make them public if he didn't pay up. I heard he gave them a ton of money to get the photos and the negatives. Is that true, Christy? Yeah, I heard that as well. This is horrifying. Because of all that, Miss Psycho had a mental breakdown, and in the end, she hung herself. She'd been a serious, honest woman, so she just couldn't bear it. I think that's the most tragic that we've heard so far in this game. The cruel fate of a woman attacked before her wedding. We fall silent as that reality weighs on us. Suzu timidly speaks up, her face pale. Maybe there's a connection between what happened to Miss Hasegawa and Hanayome's phone boxes? According to the article, the incidents that wrecked her life took place near each phone box. She was abducted by the park and assaulted by the rest area. She was found wandering near the parking lot by a highway. The phone booths connect Hanayome and Saiko Hasegawa. The coincidence sent a shiver down my spine. It's not a coincidence. It's the same person. So that note we found by the telephone booth. Did Saiko's fiancé write it? Most likely. What's strange is it was there and not where she committed suicide. Did Hanayome put it there? Maybe she was telling us something. I have no clue how spirits think, but if Susie's right, then that note is an important clue for us. I seem to recall Miss Saiko's fiancé was a famous musician. As a result, the case was widely publicized at the time. It happened right after they were returned from a romantic trip to Greece. Old ladies were sobbing about how it made it all the more tragic, and the poor dog they brought on the trip died heroically as well. Where's the fiancé now? Well, he began acting strange due to the shock and then went missing. Some say her suicide was to follow him. But he wasn't the only one who disappeared. It sounds like all of the culprits went missing too. Jeez, this is complicated and horrifying. You hear about that online too? Well, something like that. The internet wasn't the same back then. There were only hubs. Hubs, like pre-internet chat rooms? Everyone was talking about it on the occult hubs back then. There was one person in the community who knew way too much. I think he was one of the culprits. He brought up a bunch of things, like taking pictures and all that. And I bet those were pictures of the assault. Yeah, that's right. After they were finished, those assholes got a camera out and took pictures of her, her face soaked with tears. The whole time she yelled, "Don't look, don't look. Don't look, huh?" Hanayoma has an extreme reaction to being seen by others. They really should be able to draw conclusions at this point. He kept going on about it, night after night, until he suddenly stopped posting. People who knew him said they couldn't contact him at all. Those guys deserved to die, but it's still really creepy, you know? They deserved horrifying deaths. They should have, slaughtered publicly. Suddenly, a line from the note pops into my head. I'll dispel all of your heartache. Hey, Christy. Do you happen to know exactly where in the forest Psycho killed herself? I was a reporter at the time, so I did go to the location. But that was 5 years ago, so I don't remember exactly. I feel like I went west from that big arch at the entrance. So you're really going to go? Yeah, we might be able to figure out something about Hanayome. Yeah? Fine, I understand. I've had my fill of that forest, but I suppose we have no other leads. New info is added to the spirit file. Man, this is really sad. This is really, really sad, too. I thought the first chapter was sad, but this just takes the cake. My God. This is more awkward than I thought, being out alone with someone who, until recently, was planning to kill herself. Do you have something you want to say? She noticed right away. Was I being that obvious? No, not really. It's fine, you don't have to hide it. You're wondering if I still want to kill myself, aren't you? Maybe. Is this a woman's intuition? No, maybe I'm just crap at hiding things. I think that's it. Don't worry, I don't anymore. People hate it when things are forced on them, right? Doesn't matter what it is. I can trust you, right? Yes. At least for now. Thanks, that's confidence inspiring. Here's hoping she keeps feeling the same, at least while we're together. What did I hit? Oh, okay. It's just a bump. I thought I actually, hit something. Oh, maybe I did. I can see a square gray object in the back seat through the rear view mirror. Is that thing back there yours? No, that's Ita's CD radio cassette player. Why something like that? What? Really? He said we might need music during the drive, then went and put it in here himself. Sorry, I was, confused by that sentence. It wasn't right. But we don't have any CDs or tapes. Should I turn on the radio? No, I'll pass. The conversation grinds to a halt after that. It's like there's an invisible person between us. After falling silent a while, Kirsty finally speaks up again. It only makes sense for the conversation to turn one direction. It's rather worrisome, don't you think? After all this time, they don't know. Who doesn't know what? Those two. They think that spirit just helps you find things. What a naive fairy tale. Yeah. Kirsty is exactly right. You quickly become disillusioned once you actually face a spirit. But thinking about it, wouldn't that be best? Kirsty looks at me in shock. Wait, what are you saying? I just mean, our lives are on the line here. Would you stop joking around? Sorry. Geez, things are getting heated up and I have no idea. But it looks like she was telling the truth about not wanting to die. She's got too much pride. Someone like that would never commit suicide. What's so funny? Nothing. Will you make it back again? Yes. I mean, it's probably going to die 5 times before we get there, but I stare at the headlights and contemplate where we're going. It's so sad. That's all I'm going to say this entire video is how sad this is. That was pretty deep. I can't believe we're here again. At least I can feel better knowing he's not around anymore. I must remind her about Hanayome, but I stopped myself from opening my mouth. I don't want to break her tenuous calm. Okay, I'm supposed to be west of the gate. I looked to the west of the gate again, but there's no sign of a trail. Strange, maybe I'm remembering wrong. When I came here researching an article, there was a path to the west. Suddenly, Christy's face stiffens. What's wrong? I feel cold all of a sudden. Ghosts. Okay. I follow their gaze and see a low shadow dashing out from the darkness. This is not your average dog. Certainly seems like one. Kicks up the dirt with 4 legs, but it looks off somehow. Its fur is long and disheveled, and from certain angles its face looks human. This is giving me way too many flashbacks to Full Metal Alchemist. The dog stares at us, growling softly. What is it? Are you trying to tell us something? You're being too gentle with it. That's what I think. You need to sound firm when you talk to a dog. Act like its master. Weaker dogs like to bark, right? So ignore it and stay quiet. So ignore it and stay quiet, huh? I guess that's true for humans, too. Powerful people tend to ignore others. Yeah, like the jerks they are. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. Bark, bark. The dog barks loudly, then vanishes into the western underbrush. The moment it's gone, the chill in the air dissipates like it was never there. Was it trying to guide us? Maybe. Duh. I shine the flashlight on the spot where the dog disappeared. A now familiar pain shoots through my wrist. Few hours left until death closes in. There's probably not much time left. We better hurry. Let's check the bushes over there. I feel like this one is going a lot faster than the last 2 chapters did. Let me just make sure there's nothing new here. I don't think so. Yes, I do believe we're supposed to look to the west of the gate, but it wouldn't let me, so I don't know what you're trying to do. Oh, thank you. Now you respond. There's a thicket of trees next to the gate. With the dog gone, I pushed my way into the underbrush. Doggone. I spot the traces of what used to be a path. You could barely call it one at this point. This must be the closed hiking trail. The path goes west from the gate. That's right. I remember now. This is the path I took before. Wow, how convenient. That dog, was it trying to show this to us? Who knows? Anyway, let's get going. They ask so many stupid questions. It's just really... Alright. And the rope sounds continue. How lovely. Something in their grass. Push the grass aside and pick it up. Found a worn-out talisman. Oh, yes. Thank you. We all know how much I need these. To the left. Oh, wow. Okay. I shine the light on the grove of trees in front of us and catch a glimpse of something odd. What is that? Something's posted there. I can't make it out from here. Then go closer. I move forward for a closer look. Those must be... the culprits? What is this? All thought in my mind ceases. It's as if I'm unable to process what I'm seeing and my brain comes to a halt. Are these photos? There are a bunch of pictures of different people posted to the tree. But all these photos have nails in the eyes. It's just as Christy said. For some bizarre reason, each photo has a person with nails driven through both eyes. Attached to the nails is some kind of tape. Cold sweat drips down my back. What kind of grudge would cause someone to do something like this? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? What a stupid question. It is not that hard to connect dots. I'm sorry. I don't mean to get so heated about this, but like, bruh. Hey, all the people in these pictures, are they all men? Christy's mutters are just loud enough to hear. Huh? I look over the photos again. A good number of them are deteriorated, so they're hard to make out, but they may be right. Yeah, it looks like it. All the subjects are men. It's clearly not a coincidence. Neither is the nails through the eyes. I feel a little dizzy and step back. Through my blurry vision, something flashes in the light from the flashlight. What's wrong? Nothing. It's just over there. Something sparkled up there. Something might be there. We should check it out. Yeah, we should. Something's up in the branch of the tree is reflecting light. Something must be stuck in the branches. The only way we'll be able to check it out is to climb up the trunk. Are you thinking about climbing the tree? Yes. ... There aren't any cavities, knots, or branches within reach. It'll be hard to climb up. There's So, come here, Christy. This is just between us, but I weigh. She whispers in my ear. Okay, that's off the table. All right, you must be a very weak man because she does not look that heavy. And then I'll climb it myself. Take a deep breath and jump at the tree. I struggle to reach for a while and manage to touch a branch until, oof, I crash to the ground with a spectacular thud. Ow. Yeah, I didn't think so. Dang it. All right, we're going to have to forget it for now. We'll come back. I won't forget it's here. Because this is important, and those photos are very creepy. What's in the grass? I feel around in the blades of grass. Got instant camera. I've hit the switch before I realize, and a red light appears. Apparently that means that the flash can be used. It must still have battery left. Not that we're going to take any pictures with it. You're right. I turn it off and quickly stuff it in my bag. I decide it's wise to not mention the dried blood that's stuck to the bottom of it. It's probably a good idea. To see is to perceive light. That distant voice echoes in my head. True, seeing something means you're seeing the light it's reflecting. But what does that have to do with Hanayome? Dude, she literally rants about seeing things, and you're questioning what this has to do with her. Whatever. I'm allowed to judge them and their stupidity. Granted, I also am not the smartest. Ooh, dog. I can't see what's making it, but it seems to be watching me. Oh, we did see the dog at the gate. I'm not sure why, but I feel an intense hostility directed towards me. But what do we do? Something's coming. Instant Christie speaks. The growling grows distinctly quieter. Yeah, see, it doesn't like men. Except it doesn't look like it'll let us through. Let's turn back. We retreat without trying to force our way past. Okay then. Am I missing something? Let's go back and check this out again. Like, I don't think I'm missing anything other than trying to get that, but it's not letting me get it. What's in my bag? What do I have? Just the camera. I have literally nothing but a camera. Yes, we're going through all of this again. I understand. Let me just try it again. All right, she says the same exact thing. All right, fair enough. Grab the tape that's wrapped around one of the nails and take a good look at it. Looks like audio tape that's been pulled out of a cassette. Oh, we have the cassette thing. Take it. Take it. Are you... You're not going to take the audio tape. When we have a cassette player, we could probably, it's probably not easy to reconstruct a cassette, but imagine it's possible, right? Oh, all right. Like, there's gotta be something else here, because if the dog won't let us pass... No, I don't want to return to Cujo Mansion. Alright, so, I switched partners, because then I should be able to... I grabbed Suzu, so I should be able to actually lift her when I couldn't lift, Christy. So, now I can get whatever's up in that tree. These are really simple solutions to some of these, and I'm just dumb. So, Yeah. I wish there was an option to make the text go faster, since I read it anyway, but like going through it just takes so long and I'm just sitting here spamming the button. Come on, Suzu. You got this. I squat at the base of the tree and let her climb up on me. Up you go. I stagger a bit but manage to stand. I feel like I'm one of the trees now. I'm one with the trees. Can you reach? Just a little to the right. I'm almost there. Oh, don't fall. Susie reaches as far as she can with her hand, and I lose my balance. We both crash to the ground. Are you okay? I'm fine. Here. Susie shows me her hands. It's holding the object that was stuck in the branches. Got dog collar. Now we can go forward. Makes me think of that dog we saw before coming here. Does this belong to that dog? I wonder who threw it away. Who knows? As I'm putting it away in my bag, I spot an inscription on the inside of the collar. I have no idea what that says. How are you supposed to pronounce that? New info is added to the spirit file. The picture's on the tree. Alright, back we go. Is it... Yeah, I don't know what... If that's a language... It should be... Maybe Greek or something? I don't know. I don't want to make guesses and be wrong. I hear a low growl from somewhere. I can't see what's making it, but it seems to be watching me. Oh, we did see the dog at the gate, blah, blah, blah. Intense hostility. What should we do? Instant Susie speaks. Yep. I remember the photos. All of them were men with nails in their eyes. See? I already made that connection. I don't know what that has to do with the dog, but if those pictures demonstrate the hatred that saturates this place, if I'm with Suzu, it might react differently. I consider my options. Duh. Got an idea. Take the collar out of my bag. Maybe. It's a safe bet that the spirit was born here, so the dog is likely tied to this collar. I face the general area the barking is coming from. It showed the collar. Bark, bark. The dog appears like a gust of wind. Whoa. Before I can blink, it steals the collar from me. Okay. When I try to quickly jump away, I hear Suzu call out to me. Mr. Yoshiki, don't move. But I don't catch the rest of it. The dog rushes at me so fast it looks like it's gliding over the ground. Oof. Alright. We're gonna stand still. The dog stops in its tracks. It seems confused that I'm not reacting and just standing still. Shuffles back on its guard, then prepares to attack again. It bares its teeth and growls. I don't know. Oh gosh, that's probably wrong. I break my gaze and turn my back to it. I pretend to not hear it threatening me. Growls for a while until it abruptly stops. Man, I can't believe I thought I was actually going to pet it. Oh god. The dog holds the collar in its mouth and stares at me. The collar has an inscription on it, doesn't it? I'm sure it said... Gosh, how do you even pronounce that? What should I call it? I don't know. How am I supposed to know? I mutter the name. The dog perks its ears. Oh my god, I guessed right. I say it again, this time more clearly. Then, I didn't get it right. I died. The dog fixes his gaze on me. Its glare strangely piercing. And I'm dead. Oh. Man. Okay, that's fine. This is fine. This is fine. There's 2 other ways to pronounce it. I don't know why they would think I would know how to pronounce a foreign language, but, you know, that's fine. I can't even read that. What am I supposed to do? How do I know what that first letter is? It looks like an R-ish, and none of those options had R. Of course, I have to go back through this nonsense again of realizations and connection of dots that were pretty easy to make in the first place, but, you know, it's alright. Show the collar. Let's go through this again. Don't move, turn my back, and then guess the name. Alright, cool. I don't know why stealing the collar made a squelching noise. Yep, we're not gonna move. It can smell fear. Man, I probably would have lost a hand if I tried to pet it. Alright, I don't know what the... Let's go with the G, maybe? I don't fully understand. If I die again, I die again. Oh my god. The dog turns around and quietly slinks into the brush. It disappears from sight. Seems I somehow managed to escape death. You totally didn't just die once. Not at all. Pick up the collar that was left behind and sigh deeply. Are you okay? Yeah, it was a dog, you know. Can't even say it was no big deal. My words simply trail off. That's all I can answer with. I pat myself down with my hands, but I don't seem to be injured anywhere. I did feel teeth biting into my hand when the collar was snatched from me, though. That dog may be supernatural. I hope it doesn't attack again. I think we'll be fine. I found what it was looking for. You're right. Yeah. It just wanted attention, the collar, both. Animals do love attention. My cat is quite greedy for attention, but he's cute, so it's fine. Mannequins. A sound like a rope creaks above my head. Silhouettes swing in the shadow of the trees. My whole body shudders with dread. Are those people? Susie gives a terrified yelp. Speechless, I shine my flashlight on them. They clearly aren't people. They're so much worse. They're mannequins. The things hanging by their necks from the trees are display mannequins you can find in any department store. Obviously, dolls can't commit suicide. Is this someone's idea of a prank? Maybe a warning to intruders? The only one who knows the truth would be whoever did this. Let's go. I don't think they're dangerous. Oh, you better hope. They're only mannequins. Okay, but we're in a ghost forest. These mannequins could be possessed. Susie replies uneasily. But before either of us take a step forward, I feel a shaky hand gripping onto me. Aw, she's scared. Poor Suzu. I've got you. Mercilessly hanging by its neck. Grabbing onto it to stop from swaying, I open the hand and takes what's inside. We're not talisman. Heck yeah. More, because we all know I need them, because I die way too much. It's quite not fun. The male doll is hanging from a tree. I wonder what the person who did this was thinking. Any comments on this one? The dolls swing unceasingly from their ropes, even though there is no breeze. Alright, fun. Forward we go. If these mannequins move, by the time we come back, I'm not going to be pleased. It's that dog. No, again, go away. No, it's okay now. I won't attack anymore. Good. It's that dog from before. It starts digging in the dirt right in front of us. Okay, it's actually a good dog. After a few minutes, it disappears like mist. It just had to kill me once for me to realize it was good. What was it doing? Is there something over there? Let's take a look. What is it? I reach out and touch the dirt, but the texture under my hand surprises me. The dirt around here is soft, almost as if something was buried. Give me a hand. Yeah, dig in the dirt with me. You gonna dig here? I don't think we'll need any tools, please. Okay. Oh, this poor little girl, I'm just traumatizing her via ghosts. In silence, we kneel in this forest in the middle of the night and dig up the dirt with our hands. Feels like I'm robbing a grave. It could be that those words popped in my head because I somehow knew what we'd find. Distracted. I looked down on what we dug up. That's a lot of centipedes. Millipedes? Centipedes? What we find is a corpse. Yeah, okay, that's the important part, not the bugs. It's just a skeleton now, but it doesn't look that old. Is that a corpse? Yikes. Yeah. My reply sounds incredibly flat and uncaring, even to me. At some point, death has become familiar. That fact, and not the corpse, is what sends a shiver down my spine. Is it still wearing clothes? Do clothes last that long? I'm too uncomfortable with the world of the dead. I'm too comfortable? Yeah, okay. I know this, but I can't escape it. One part of me observes the remains before us and reacts calmly. Just then I notice something. It's that. There's something white in the skeleton's hand. I dig it out and discover it's a plastic bag. Inside are a number of cassette tapes and some kind of note. The note's deteriorated, but parts of it are legible. I killed them all. The ones assault you. Now you rest in peace. What needed to be done. Now I die. Oh, this is so sad. This forest. You passed away. New song. Want to listen, heaven. The note ends there. Got 3 cassette tapes. Sounds like a suicide note, doesn't it? These tapes. She looks at the cassette tapes. Why were they buried too? They look at the remains as if asking them the question. Is this what she's been trying to find? Of course it's not going to reply. I don't know. I trail off. A different voice is whispering in my mind. The last. The voice falls silent. The last? Wait a second. The last what? Huh? Something the matter? I didn't say anything. It's nothing. Sorry, just talking to myself. The last one's the one on the tree, isn't it? Anyway, let's take these tapes with us. New info is added to the spirit file. Unidentified suicide victim. Pretty sure we can identify it pretty easily. Just make sure there's no way to go forward. Is this like the exact place that she died? Because that's even more, like, all of this is tragic. This is a different angle and I'm not fond of it. Half an hour left until death. Out of nowhere, my mark flares up painfully. The intense pulsing sets my nerves on fire. Are there nails in their eyes? Did I not notice that before? Or is this new? Suzu? Suzu, hey, can you hear me? Yeah? It's finally here. It all starts now. I grab Suzu and run. The spirit is closing in on us. Oh, okay. Why did we leave? We're just coming back. Did I get in the car to go somewhere? Regardless, I'm here inside it, gripping the wheel. The mansion. I need to get back there for now. I glance through the mirror at Suzu in the backseat. Suzu is staring vacantly out the window with a slightly tilted head. The only thing out there is darkness. There's nothing to look at. Ida's tape player is laying on the side in the passenger seat. I grabbed it from the back, meaning to play one of those tapes. We quickly arrive at Cujo Mansion. Even if I discuss it with Mary, it's probably best to listen to a tape first. I reach for one, but as I do, I notice something odd. Where are we? Yeah, what just happened? I'm on an unfamiliar road, like I took a wrong turn somewhere. No, it's not unfamiliar. I've clearly been down this road before, but the route I was taking should have had no way for me to come across this road. It's the only way I can describe it. It's impossible. So slam on those brakes. I must have made a mistake because I was messing around with the tape player. Yeah, don't do things and drive. It's not safe. Don't do things and drive. I wouldn't get lost on the way to Mansion. I've been to it so many times now. I just missed the first intersection and ended up somewhere strange, that's all. That's what I tell myself as I make a U-turn. Just listen to the tapes. No matter how many times I go back. Damn it, why am I here again? Yeah, just listen to the tapes. No matter how I turn, I end up on the same road. Right, left, or keep going straight, I still return to the exact same place. This is ridiculous. I hit the steering wheel. Maybe it was because of my outburst, but my mark starts burning with pain again. This is bad, really bad. At this rate, death will catch up to us while we're here in the car. Having said that, we can't go back to the mansion. I don't think we'll be able to get out of this maze no matter how many times I try. In that case, what should I do? Where should I drive? Go back to the forest. Oh, um, uh, Let's go to the mountain. Turn the steering wheel in the direction of the place that popped into my head. T-Mountain. It's not that I have to go there. The destination isn't important so long as it gets me out of this situation. I hit the gas pedal and abruptly turned the wheel, trying to get out of this cursed trap. Finally, familiar scenery returns, as if it was laying in wait for me. This is the final showdown, isn't it? Dot to dot. In the end, we're back here. And the phone automatically rings. I know exactly who's calling. Man. Oh man, oh man. I don't even know if I have everything to, complete it. I've got Ida's radio cassette player in the bag holding Psycho's memories at the ready. Hello? Hello? I pick up the receiver, but the phone immediately goes dead. Yes, that was a very helpful zoom in. Oh my lord. That is horrifying. You saw, didn't you? I know you saw it. Am I still supposed to defy it? Take a picture. Yep, that's probably a terrible idea. The spirit shrieks, and while it's distracted, I tumble out of the booth. Okay, that was an okay idea. Inside, I spot out of the corner of my eye the spirit standing there, looking down at me. This is horrifying. The camera's battery is dead. What should I do next? Oh no. Sure, charm song. Charming. I stick charm song into the tape player and press the play button. Listen, often, dear. The spirit responds to the song. Is this a good thing? Did I do well? The spirit quietly drifts closer. What should I do next? Echo ballad? I stick echo ballad into the tape player and press the play button. I love. The spirit responds to the song. The spirit quietly drifts closer. What should I do next? We're gonna play my, whatever that is. I only have 3 tapes. I stick my into the tape player and press the play button. I don't know this one. The spirit responds to the song. Oh, Lord, that face! What the heck? Can that even be called a face? Hey, let me listen to the newest. Yes, that song was finished. A dog comes bounding over from somewhere, barking happily. Oh, do I not actually have to kill the spirit? That would make me so happy. Jen, is this where you've been? Come on, let's go. He's waiting. Oh. Happy ending? Was that good? I don't want to hurt the spirit. I mean, I don't want to hurt any of the spirits, but the last one, iffy. This one, I really didn't want to hurt this one. She'd been through so much already. But we survived. I don't sense Hanayome anymore. She's gone now, Hanayome. Susie's back to normal. I bet their mark's gone. Is it? But mine is not. But mine's still bright on my arm. I guess Hanayome didn't give me my mark after all. I didn't think so. Then Hanayome really was Psycho Hasegawa. What a sad, terrible fate, turning into a ghost after she died. I feel sorry for her. Yeah, me too. It's really upsetting. This place isn't too far from where Saiko died. Maybe that's why the instant Hanayome vanished, I thought I caught a glimpse of her loyal dog. I hope her dog and the song her fiancé wrote for her help her be at peace in heaven. Oh, was it the location? Was the location what, decided the ending? Because the dog was here? Should we head back? Yeah. As long as Suzu doesn't die, I'm okay. If she dies, I'm gonna replay this because I'm not letting her die. The phone starts ringing out of nowhere. It won't stop. It's like it's waiting for someone to answer. What should I do? Pick it up. Hello? On the other end of the line is the gentle voice of a woman. I'm so very sorry for causing you so much trouble. Please excuse me. Aww. Was that a wrong number or something? I was a little panicked, but now I relax. I step out of the booth and get into the car with Suzu. Okay, Suzu's fine. That's good. Happy ending. Oh my gosh. Panic. I honestly expected something bad to happen, and I'm glad nothing did. At least yet. I'm not going to be super confident in any of my decisions. Welcome back, Mr. Yoshiki. It's thanks to you that my mark is finally gone. Too bad I didn't get to do much. I've read a ton of comics about exorcism, so I thought I could help. Yeah, I really didn't want your nerdy little help. As a nerd myself, I have all the nerd knowledge I need. Good job to you too, Suzu. Everything went okay? Yeah, it's all thanks to him. Oh yeah? But I could have done a better job than him. Actually, it's all thanks to the dead fiancé who slaughtered all of her assaulters. Assaulters? Is that even a word? And then buried himself with tapes. And the dog, I suppose. I waited your return, Lord Yoshiki. It appears that you overcame your fear and cleared away the grudge. Congratulations. So there's only one I have screwed up, and that was the first one. It is unfortunate that your mark has not yet vanished. I've managed to defeat 3 spirits now, but my mark still hasn't disappeared. Feels like that terrible fact might just freeze the blood in my veins. But I vowed to fight against the mark. All I can do now is press forward. Mr. Yoshiki, may I have a word? I looked through the other files in the garage after you left, and I found this. She hands over a file that says H Shrine Findings on the cover. Saya Kujo's signature is in the corner. The Kujo family's guardians were housed there, so it makes sense that this was here. Go on, read it. Why is this so worrisome? Most of it is how each shrine was built and its history. It lines up with what Mary told us. Everything that happened from the anti-Buddhist movement to now isn't here. But it looks like even Saya didn't know who sold the statues 50 years ago. Some pages are about each shrine's Goshintai, the item that houses the deity's spirit. The shrine has 2, a mirror and a small Buddha statue called Ninjibutsu. The Ninjibutsu should be in a brocade pouch, but I never saw anything like that at the shrine. I wonder where it ended up. The last few pages contain notes on an investigation into the stolen statues. It mentions a rumor that started circulating a few months ago. Kimiyamachi North Road in H City. It's a back street that, due to the city's poor planning, is covered in manholes. Because of that, people call it Manhole Road. On a moonless night, a young woman was walking down it on her way home from work. An old sign read, "Be wary of strangers." Suddenly fearful, she attempted to hurry her steps down that dimly lit back street. Did she fall into one of the manholes? But she couldn't take a step forward. A noise, something heavy being dragged, and then a figure was discernible from out of the darkness. It was a woman with disheveled hair wearing a burnt white robe. She cradled a headless Buddha statue as if it were her own child. The shadows and hair hid most of the face, but she could see her blood-red lips twisted into a satisfied smile. Terrified by the eerie sight, she turned on her heel and ran away. Some distance away, she turned to look back. But the woman was gone. Ooh. Spooky. The statues were stolen 50 years ago, so it wasn't that woman, but I doubt it's that easy to find headless Buddha statues. I'm sure she must know something. I asked Hanayome where the statues stolen from each shrine were, and now there's an unexpected lead. What a strange coincidence. If you can find those stolen statues and honor them at each shrine, a divine wrath will be quelled and you might be freed from the mark. Another way that might possibly allow me to escape my mark, or I just continue ghost hunting for the rest of my life. That also sounds fun. It's worth looking into at least. Oh, before I forget, you should take these too. Documents on the Hasagawa case that we found after you left. Read through them if you want. Yes, I want. I want to know more. I'm really sad. It's almost dawn. We must end today's investigation. Please rest. Thank you very much, mister. Because of you, I think I'll get to go see my dad, too. You need to go somewhere to see him? My mom and dad got divorced. Oh, that's sad. Mom decided that she wanted to become a nun. She started taking me to temples and a lot of sacred areas. Dad didn't like that, and he started seeing some other lady. I understand. You don't have to say more. As Susie's been embroiled in the world of adults for a while already. Maybe that's why she's so brave while being so young. I asked Mom to tell me where Dad is, but she wouldn't say. She told me he's bewitched by a demon and to forget him. So that's why I wanted to ask Hanayome where Dad is. Aw. I see. I hope get to see him. Me too. Okay, good night. Sad. This whole thing is sad. I'm really in your debt. It's thanks to you that Susie was saved. Thanks so much. He seems more worried about her than himself. His appearance, personality, and job all make him suspicious, but that one thing is clear. I know she asked me to, but I was the one who brought her out there after all. So something had happened to her. I just... Oh, God. Yep, got it. Calm down, go away. I'm so glad she's okay. Blah. The hot tears streaming down his face are those of relief, apparently. You should head to bed for today. I'm sure you're tired, right? Please get that face out of my sight. Good night. I'm heading to bed soon myself. My mark's finally gone. I think I'm going to sleep well tonight. There's no reason for you to stay any longer. You're right about that. I'll be leaving tomorrow. Sorry, but even 9 lives wouldn't be enough to survive staying here. You said it. I'm all alone again. But I'm grateful for all this, too. It gave me time to rethink my life. Ironic, isn't it? If I hadn't been cursed by a spirit, I'd be in that forest right about now. Christy's smile turns wry. Well, I'm off to bed now. Good night. This is so sad. Now then, Lord Yoshiki, please find me when you are ready. Farewell. Alright, we're going to read those files real quick. Spirit file, the truth behind Hanayome. Back. Spirit file. Let's see, where is it? Oh, okay. Then forgot from Mark Burroughs as well. Her fiancé was musician known as YMN back then. He made a name for himself by cross-mixing genres into his music, from rock and pop to classical and techno. Around the time of the incident, he had been working on a new album. The last song in it was My Holy, dedicated to his fiancée. But in the end, the album was published without that final track. The song and her fiancé's love finally reached Seiko. I'd like to think it's because of Ass and Genta. I hope their tragic tale has finally come to a close, but some things still don't run up. How did Hanayome suddenly get the power to bestow the mark? The answer might lie with the Buddha statue stolen from the shrine. Okay. But, I thought there was more. Where did it? Found her thigh the next day. Photograph they saw, blackmailed. Fiancé went missing. Ghastly case still unable to gain full closure. Phone box that guided us to the case. In fact, the woman who hung herself wore a wedding dress. Okay. Huh, I guess there isn't anything else? Okay. Oh, no, I don't want to do that. No! There we go. Okay. Whew. Alright, we are calling it here. Very, very sad ghost. Probably the most tragic of the 3 chapters so far. Quite sad about that. I hope the rest aren't necessarily so tragic. But at least we got the good ending for 2 of the ghosts. And sadly, I messed up the first one. And if this game wasn't so absurd in the length of time it takes to go through the words, the dialogue. I know words. Then I'd go back and do it again and save them all, but we'll see how it affects the final ending of the game when we get there. So, as always, thanks for watching. Go check out Sweet Stream's videos. And, like always, subscribe, comment, tell us what we're doing right, what we're doing wrong, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!